Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we're going to be running the Windows Media Creation tool to create a recovery disk for Windows 10, because I'm going to be getting a charger for. You probably didn't see that because UAC. But anyways, I'm going to be getting a charger for the Dell Inspiron 5566, which is going to be the laptop I'm going to be using, my main computer, and this will not be my main computer anymore. But this computer has served me well. But anyways, I need to create Windows 10 recovery media because currently that computer is running the horrible OS of Chrome OS. Oh, you thought I was gonna say Windows 8? No. So here's what happened. The computer originally came with Windows 10, but then Chrome OS got installed. This computer also had Chrome OS installed, but I was saved because I already had a Windows 10 ISO burned to like a flash drive, so I easily recovered this computer. I formatted that flash drive, and now it only has a Windows 11 ISO on it. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be putting in a USB flash drive soon, and I'm going to be creating a disk set. I mean a disk file. So you might have seen. Oh, let me find it first. So you might have seen the flash drive I'm gonna be using. Of course, I don't have any video, but you might have seen the flash drive that I'm gonna be using to do this in a couple of videos. I'll put them up on screen right now. So you might have seen the flash drive in this one. It's the white 32 gig USB 3.1 flash drive. And what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be plugging it into my USB hub. So let's plug this into the USB hub, which is right next to the microphone, by the way. So you might hear that. I'm gonna make sure I plugged it in correctly. I don't think I'm plugging it in correctly. Alright, let's plug it in. And you probably heard that. But yeah, I plugged it in. And yeah, here we go. This is Windows 11, and it's called Save My Lenovo for some reason. So let's close this. I want to create installation media. I'm gonna click on next. I don't want to use. I want to include both English, United States. Sure, we can do English, United States, and I want to use both because I mean, I want both. But anyways, let's click next. USB flash drive, sure. But before we do that, we should probably format the flash drive. So let's go to this PC. Let's format this. Format. We're gonna quick format, and then we're gonna call this Save My Dell. There we go. Let's start formatting it. There we go. It's done, and as you can see, it now has nothing on it. It's 32 gig flash drive, but yeah. So let's use this USB. Save My Dell, and let's click next. And it's now downloading Windows 10. So I'm not gonna do a time lapse. This is actually gonna be a pretty long video because this is gonna be one of the parts to the recovering the Dell Inspiron 5566 video I'm gonna be doing, where I, plug in the charger to see if it works and also recover it, like reinstall Windows on it. So this is part one of that. So this is gonna be at the beginning of the video, by the way, of that video. So yeah, so as you can see, it's already downloading Windows 10 right now, and that's great. But the thing is, I need the charger, which is arriving August 2nd, and currently the date is July 28th, 2024. So there's still, today's July 28th, 2024, and the time's 1 hour behind. It's not 5:45. Anyways, so yeah, it's July 28th, and well, the charger arrives on August 2nd, so yeah, that's gonna be great. Anyways, I'm gonna go for now. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Well, not in the next video. I'll see you in the next clip where I will have the charger and the Dell, and then I'll use this flash drive. Which I'm not gonna quit out of this. I'm gonna wait for this to complete, but I'm just gonna end the recording here. So yeah. Well, it's not August 2nd. It's actually July 30th. as you saw in the title a few moments ago. And sorry because the screen is very glossy, along with this Chromebook right here. But anyways, let's get started. So I'm gonna take the USB flash drive out. Oh no! All right. So this is the USB flash drive I'm gonna be using. As you can see, it's a 32 gig USB 3.1 flash drive that you have definitely seen on my channel before. So yeah, pretty nice. This currently has a Windows 10 ISO because you saw that from the moment you saw me put Windows 10 on this flash drive. And just to show you real quick, I'm gonna show you the files real quick. So yeah. Alright, so as you can see, here is the USB drive. So I'm gonna go there, and here is what we got. We've got all these files, all of these. Don't know which one is supposed to, run, but I can't, of course, run setup. I cannot run setup.exe because this file is designed for a PC running Windows software. So yeah, it, of course, does not work. So yeah. Alright, so what we're gonna do is on this USB flash drive, we're gonna plug it into the computer, which is gonna be a bit hard. Oh yeah, by the way, the specs of this computer is an Intel Core i3-7100U, same as the Acer Aspire E15, and integrated graphics, 12 gigs of RAM, I think. And yeah, I'll be right back after I plug in the flash drive. So yeah. Alright, so my recording was interrupted by a freaking Amber Alert. I don't care about the Amber Alert right now, but here we go, it's plugged in. And let's boot it up. First, I want to go to the BIOS to make sure the date and time is set correctly. Well, no, I want to change the boot order, actually. So let's press F2, which will boot into the BIOS. And also, the BIOS looks pretty weird on here. It looks like this. I don't know what type of BIOS this is, but hey. Wait, by the way, this is a touchscreen computer. So I've gotten here the specs. As you can see, let me zoom in here. Again, we've got DDR4 RAM. It's dual channel. It's like 12 gigabytes of RAM at 2133 megahertz. Due to the amount of RAM being assigned for the system used, memory available is less than memory installed. Okay, that's weird. Anyway, this is an Intel Core i3-7100U at 2.4 gigahertz. It's got 2 cores. So yeah, that's pretty well, I guess. Let's see, can we go down here? Oh yes, we can. So the hard drive is a 1 terabyte hard drive, and as you can see, it says the KB Lake graphics because this is a KB Lake, graphics card. Anyways, let's go to the boot sequence. Yes, boot sequence. And let's see if it shows up. Yeah, Windows 10 setup flash drive. This is something I did because I tried to do this yesterday. I'm just gonna delete this boot option. And yeah, it's not there. Let's just delete both of these boot options. And as you can see, there's no boot options here. We're gonna apply settings. Click OK. And then click on exit, and then I'm gonna spam the F12 key so I can boot up in there. So spam the F12 key, F12, F12, F12. Sorry for this display being super glossy. Oh, and by the way, this is gonna be my main computer soon after I get this working. So as you can see, we got the legacy boot, so we can do internal hard drive, USB storage device, which is what we should probably go with. So I'm gonna go with this. USB storage device. Oh, what the hell? Okay, so I just saw the Windows logo for like half a second or something, and then it disappeared. Now it's just giving us a blinking DOS prompt. Well, it's not a DOS prompt because it's not running MS-DOS. And if you just saw, the Windows logo is back on the computer because as you can see, we got the Windows logo again. And oh, there we go. So it booted up into the setup. I'm going to change this to English World because I heard that it gets rid of most of the bloatware. So let's just change this to English World. Let's click on Next. And let's see if the touchscreen works. Install now. It actually works, which is pretty nice. Setup is starting. So I'll be back after that's done. Alright, we're back. And let's accept the license agreement. Click Next. Custom. And as you can see, I did a bit of partitioning for the drive. So let's just format the partition. Click OK. And there we go. let's just delete the partitions. As you can see, I'm not gonna delete the EFI system partition because I feel like I shouldn't. Let's create a new partition now. And I accidentally created the wrong thing. Well, that's probably a bad idea. I don't know why I did that. Disk 0. Disk 0 unallocated space. Oh, there we go. There's the one I wanted to do. There we go. Apply. Okay. And for some reason it didn't make the partition. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a 1 gig partition. So let me just create a 1 gig partition. So we're gonna do 1024 megabytes, which is 1 gigabyte. And then I'm gonna click apply to see if that works. Don't know if that works. And there we go. We got a 1 gigabyte partition, and we're gonna extend the partition to this much. Sure, we're gonna do that. And there we go. We got the partition, but for some reason, it's giving us an error. Windows cannot be installed on the disk. The selected disk is part of the GPT partition style. Okay, so I'm gonna go do some research, and then I'm gonna come back with the solution. Yeah, hopefully we can get a solution working. Alright, so I figured out what we got to do to make this work. So what we're gonna do is press Shift F10. So I'll just do that real quick. It's hard to do this with one hand. So for some strange reason, it's not letting me open up command prompt from Shift F10. Oh, I had my FN thing selected. Okay, so now we're at command prompt. Let's type in disk part. So yeah, I'll just type that in, disk part. Disk part, then press enter. There we go. Microsoft disk part. So it's I think it's list disks. I think let's just try it. List list. Oh, there we go. Oh, list disk. List disk. Okay, so as you can see, we got the disks listed, and it's a GPT partition because you can see right there. And we're gonna select disk 0. We're gonna select disk 0 because that's my disk. So select disk. No, I typed it wrong. Disk 0. That's disk 9, not disk 0. Disk 0 is now the selected disk. Then we're gonna type in clean to format the drive. I can't type today. I'm not used to these keyboards. So clean, we'll press enter. And it's formatted. Then we're gonna do convert MBR disk part. So let's successfully converted the disk to the MBR format. So yeah, let's try this again. Let's click okay. Let's do refresh on the disks real quick. So let's refresh this. And there we go, that's the only disk on there. For some reason the EFI is gone, and we can click next. And there we go, it's finally installing Windows. That was pretty nice that it could do that easily. So yeah, now I guess we have to do a waiting game because it's installing Windows. Yay! Alright. Alright, so now it needs to restart the computer, so I'm gonna just let it restart right there. And let's hope that nothing goes wrong, because you know that everything goes wrong sometimes. I don't want this to be an everything goes wrong video. And what the hell just happened? I am confused. What the hell just happened? I don't think this is supposed to happen. I really don't think that's supposed to happen. Let's boot back up into the disk, shall we? Yeah, that's pretty weird. Okay, let's go. And oh god, what the hell? F12, 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 F12. Please, just boot off the hard drive. Just boot off the hard drive, please. Yes! There we go. Okay, so that means I'll have to go into the BIOS to change something. So now it's booting back up. Yeah! I really thought that moment was gonna do it. Just skip disk check, press any key within 3 seconds. I don't want to check the disk. Please don't check the disk. Please. Yes, it's finally installing. Let's go. Let's actually go, guys. Let's go. I need to change the BIOS settings to boot from the hard drive all the time. But, yeah, we're fine. Yeah. It's actually booting. But I want the Dell logo to be there. Come on, the Dell logo needs to be there like the good old days. Get starting services. Oh man. Alright, I'll be back after we're at the...
Hi there, and we'll have your PC ready for all you plan to do.
And there we go.
Use your
Stupid
voice
Cortana.
or the keyboard along the way, and if you'd like me to stay quiet, just select the little microphone icon towards the bottom of your screen.
Let's tell it to shut up.
If you need an assistive screen reader, press the Windows, Control, and Enter keys at the same time to turn on narrator. Okay, enough intro. Let's dig in. Your region is set to the United States. Is that right? Do you also type with another keyboard layout?
Yeah. I'm just gonna do this so I don't want to turn into a dumb Microsoft.
Voice mode. Type what you want to name your account. Okay, now type a password for your account. And one more time to make sure we've got it right.
I'm gonna turn all of this off. All of it's off. Oh, I don't want Cortana. I hate this.
Voice mode on.
Just a moment. Alright, now it's doing this again. This is gonna be great. And then I can finally set this thing up.